It's been a while, because for one thing, I'm starting late today. Sorry, and also I wasn't here on Friday, so let me see if I still remember how to do all this. I think the first thing I usually do is I click a few buttons over here, and then and then I get started. I think that's how it goes. Let's switch over to screen cam. Oh, I don't have the script running. Um, Yeah, I was sorry. I was just thinking, like, should I run the main version of the script or should I? Because I want to do something like experimenty today, and so I was just trying to think of like whether whether I should experiment on the main script while running it on an alternate version of the script or vice versa. But it probably doesn't make a huge difference either way. Oh, oh shoot. Whoops! I set the. Okay, wait. No, I set this version of the script to false yesterday when I was testing something. So, actually, wait. Let me stop the script. Because I set it to false, it didn't actually connect to IRC, so I can actually restart the script immediately. As long as I just make it. That would have been fun if I hadn't noticed that. It would have just been like a nice song. Hey, Yakumas, how's it going? Long time no see. um, yeah, okay, so let's run the script again. Yeah, if I hadn't changed that, then the script would have looked like it was working, and then it just never would have worked. That would have been delightful. Uh, but was Trusty Bard level 0? Or oh no, I guess it just did. Oh, it must have just done the character sweep very immediately and picked up. Yeah, usually Trusty Bard's right at the head of the pack, but not today. Oh, and then we crashed. Great. Great. Hey, Zero, how's it going? Welcome. um, what? What just happened? um, oh, freaking. What, it like, it's because I. Wait, key error? Hmm. Okay, apparently I should have saved like a stable version of the script because it looks like something I did on Thursday destabilized it. Why is it giving me a why is it giving me this oh no, you know what it is? It's that I'm only supposed to be doing this if yeah, I forgot. Okay, I was missing a conditional. It's a really simple and obvious one. I just have to before I presume that that the that this like entry exists in the Gambit dictionary. First, I have to just check if name in Gambit dictionary, because yeah, because this print was just put in to make sure that when we're filling out Gambit dictionary entries, we're doing it correctly. But there is also the scenario where we are not even doing that. Like, not literally everything is a gambit. Um, uh, wow, it sounds like your site's coming along really well. I'll have to check it out again in just a second. What am I? Oh yeah, so in the keys dictionary. So I'm gonna take. I have to let the script cool off for a second because this time it actually did connect to IRC. So in the meantime, I'm going to check out uh, uh, speedrunsvacation.com. And oh wow, yeah it is. Look at it. Look at this website. It is such a website. Um, this looks really good. This looks really good. um, Forum, sweet. I won't like actually like check out everything right now, but I just want to see the new version and man, stylish. um, Zanklord, hey, how's it going? um, okay, so I'll. Oh, sorry. Wait, could you say that again in just a second, Zanklord? Because actually the script's not up right now. You can tell whether the script is up by whether you can see graphics on the bottom of the screen. And I accidentally crashed it. Usually the script is up and running. Usually. I just crashed it. And I'll be honest, I might crash it a few more times, but like here, it's up for a brief amount of time, so maybe this will work. We'll find out. Um, all right, so Yeah, yeah, after, well, okay. After like reviewing what were the instructions for like how to link accounts in SideQuest, I realized that it was written a little unclear in the first place, so I think it should be written a little clearer this time. Oh, wait a second. Actually, why was this code path even evaluating? Was this supposed to have evaluated? I just kind of like skimmed it and just fixed the crash real quick, but yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't hurt to evaluate this. Um, Weird. I mean, I don't really have to do this. This whole section right here, we only actually have to do if there's an event running, because this is where we check the. So we added a new feature on Wednesday and Thursday of last week, or was it just Thursday? I forget. Sometime last week, and it was these gambits, and we reset the gambit dictionary at the beginning of each event. So I guess it doesn't technically hurt to like continue populating it even when there's no event happening. There's no real point in doing that either. So whatever, it's fine either way. Yeah, okay. So as I mentioned just a moment ago, I wanted to check something, which is just like I don't know, a probably silly idea, but I just want to look into it. Specifically, I'm just curious to see what the game would look like if it ran slightly faster. I know I've been very vocal about I've been very insistent on the frame rate of this game. But then I was just like, I don't know. Maybe instead of 2 frames, it could be like 4 frames or something. So I don't know if I'm gonna actually do that, but I just wanted to see what it looks like, what it could look like hypothetically. So I'm just gonna whip up a quick test of that. I'll get rid of this other backup because I don't really need that, and I'll just copy this here, and this will be I don't know, this will be like art test or something. Art test, and yeah, let's just see, because yeah, there are a few things that I'm interested about. I I'm curious to see if it looks better, if I like it better that way. And I'm curious to see if like if there's a significant improvement in like the visual in like what like the perception of like the animation of the characters and stuff. And what else? It was like oh yeah, so one thing I'm concerned though about is the legibility of the name tags, because if right now like the name tags like they don't move very fast. Like you actually have like time to like actually like see it on each given frame. And it does move, but it doesn't like move very fast. So like, you know, if I don't know, well, I mean we'll see, but like it seems entirely feasible that if they start moving faster, they might it might just be like it might just look weird. I guess I don't know. Yes, unlock all non-project files, you jerk. Sorry. Um, okay, so uh, right. So okay. So this is not the original version of the script, so I can now run this at the same time. I guess like the first thing to check is just like anim cooldown. I'm thinking of putting this down to like 0.2 maybe, because not only would I be so what this would do is not only increase the speed of the animation, it would also increase the speed of the walk cycle. Oh right. So the other things I'd want to do are like for example the oh, where do I even handle the background speed anymore? I might like not even have values specifically for the background speed, because like they have to move like in they. Hmm. All right. Yeah. Let's just go to the anim. Right to the source. To the anim where we process animation, because yeah, basically I just need to change the speed of like every. Oh, cool! Another crash. Great. All right. Apparently, I left a lot of crashes for myself on Thursday, which is top notch. Sorry about that. Um, what is it? What is it crashing about this time? Index error, list out of range. Act source index 1. What is act source? Oh, it's not supposed to be one. It's supposed to be I. Derp. Not one I. It's supposed to be I. I don't know why I wrote one there. That was just a silly typo. Sorry. I'll restart the script and like just test it real quick because if there are other stupid crashes, I might as well just fix those real fast instead of waiting. So let's activate away mode, and I'll just like I'm just gonna say things in chat. So like one all dance. So then like oh yeah, all right. Well, let's try this again. Like one. I'm just saying things in chat to try and like because if there are more crashes, I just want to find out now instead of waiting a million years. All right, we're greet all one. Okay, so yeah, I just want to in chat. So we should be saying Gambit dict entries now because I kept saying like one. I kept saying like yeah. So all these Gambit dict entries. All right, so that they seem to be reading correctly and not crashing, so that's good. All right, it might have been that there were just those two crashes, and hopefully, it's all better now. But we'll find out. In the meantime, because like there might be a crash at the end of the event or something. The influence bug is fixed. We are super fixed. Influence is super great, 100% perfect, so great. Um, no, but that bug should be fixed. It should be super fixed. Yeah, it was the dumbest bug. It was just an index error. I just used the wrong index. Like with this crash, I instead of indexing it with index I indexed it with index one, and I did not this exact same thing, but something very similar, which was causing the influence bug. So yeah, everyone got a free 20% influence boost for having suffered through the bug. Uh, so yeah, okay. I came here because I'm curious about the anim. Yeah, wait, where is it? It's like the part where we. Where's the part where we calculate the frames of animation? I just set this up recently, and I already don't remember how it works. Um, no, here it is. It's this background, midground, near ground. It's the environment something something. The ESP environment slide P something. I don't know. I don't remember. Okay, so oh, environment speed. Okay, I do have a variable for it. Okay, and then there are right. So okay, so we just have to change environment speed. So let's go to. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can't. I was. I worked in C sharp for like what? I've worked in it for like a few days, a couple weeks ago, and now I keep looking for like go to declaration and all those other things. All right, so Trusty Bard said only only one can win out. It looks like the top. Oh yeah, that was the feature that we put in on Thursday. Is now Trusty Bard in the middle of an event gives you a heads up as to like what's happening with the event. It's also the event. Yeah, the event timing is a little longer now, which, yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to test the. I'm just trying to test the event, and I'm actually going to restart the script after this. But wait, did it repopulate the character list accurately? Because if it repopulated the character list accurately, then I probably don't really need to restart the script. Yeah, I'll just call this good. Cool. Why did we only get one experience each? Was that weird? Perfect greet, 100%, and we only got one experience point each. Seems weird. What's that about? Oh, it's still in away mode, isn't it? I will take it off away mode. And yeah, that's what I was wondering, Alchemist. That might just be another bug. Maybe that we have more bugs here. So maybe before I go to the environment art testing stuff, I should like finish cleaning this stuff up. I think I was planning on streaming on Friday, and so I think I think on Thursday I left it in a slightly less good state than I should have probably. Um, what do I even do here? I guess. Oh wait, it was in away mode. It was in away mode. In a, it was in away mode. So that's sorry. The reason I that's special is because away mode it calculates the score differently, and it's supposed to. Huh. Where is it? It's like so it's in this it's this in this part of event processing or not? It's like it's in like the part where we wrap up the event and we say if not away mode, right? Uh, yeah, because this is so if not away mode, we like set these values to potentially lower, but like the values should have been at like 1, 2, 3, 3, and so perfect should have been 3. Yeah, all right, so that's weird. It's clearly something was slightly lost in translation. Hey, Asado, how's it going? Welcome. um, and so what? So yeah, where would that have gone wrong? I wonder. Uh, I guess it'd have to be event processing, like the part that we sectioned out. Event type category, cur type. How would that even work? Like, how would it recognize if not away mode? Ha- yeah. So the crazy thing is that like it recognized that greet was perfect, right? And then that is the new follower noise. The After Pony. Welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for following. Um, the yeah, no, the thing that's weird about that is that the way we well, let's see what the points outcome is for this event. uh, because I don't, yeah, no, this the same thing that drives the the same thing that drives whether the events turn out like perfect or or nice or whatever is the same thing that drives the points values. It's the bonus dictionary does that, and the only way it could change is in this little block of if not away mode. Like this is the only other thing that can really affect that, and we were very much in away mode um, for that. So yeah, I'm really not sure what what caused this one. I might have to. Well, yeah. So I'm interested. Okay, so the precipitation patters harmlessly on the sturdy makeshift roof. Perfect build. Let's see what the points assignment for that was. Okay, so it did. So it did assign points correctly. Now, why was it wrong in away mode and not here? Um, that is really weird. We are writing in Python currently. This is Python, yes. Um, oh, congratulations on level 15. Oh yeah, look at that. um, all right, I'm not gonna worry about it just yet. And like in terms of like trying to figure out exactly what the heck was going on there, I'm instead going to put in some more information. Um, Values. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I guess I'm just gonna like print values uh, at the end of an event, and then we can find out like where it's going weird. I guess, or this will give us some indication of like what the heck is going on here. Um, I guess I'll print values and away mode. I can't. I don't understand how away mode could be not correct in this case, but I don't know. Am I like, Yeah, I mean, we're using values. We're using values. Yeah, no, I really just don't know about that. But it seems to be working at least okay. Like, if between away mode and not away mode, I'd rather away mode be the broken one, right? If it's gonna work only in one of those circumstances, I'd rather it at least work here in like the actual game and stuff. Uh, is your character in the game twice? Uh, that would be interesting. I'm gonna guess that no. That would be really surprised if your character was in the game twice because uh, it's possible that there would be two of your characters on screen, but it. Okay, so there's one of you, and so now we'll look for the other winged mystic. Um, yeah. What did I change recently? I changed how players show up on screen. So it could be that you are showing up on screen multiple times. I don't think you actually have two versions of your character in the game though, which I guess is a subtle distinction. I guess the reason I think uh, what is that thing? Yeah, so the game that we're working on is the thing on the bottom of the screen. You can also see it up here because I'm looking at it too. Uh, so where's this other Yakumas? Um, all right, well this mystery your mystery double seems to have disappeared because here you are again. Um, oh wait, yeah. Whoa, what's up with that? What? There, yeah. So I mean, I saw both of those. Um, I saw both those characters, but like they're not the same character. So like, what the heck? Like one of those characters has like different pants, and like what? What? How's that? How's that even? How does that even? Uh, yikes. So this might be more of a bug fix day. um, so what on earth? um, what on earth is the deal with that? Uh, I wonder if this has something to do with linking, like character linking. Because like the only reason that I can think that a character would appear twice in the game is if like both halves of their linked accounts were showing up. Did you did you tweet at Trusty Bard recently, Yakumas? I mean I can check, but that's like the only reason I could think. Whoops, wrong computer. Um, that's the only reason I can think of that like it would try and the game would try and put the same character in twice. Um, because hypothetically, I assume this is I assume this is like what's going wrong. I don't know understand exactly why it's going wrong, but uh no? Hmm. Weird. Um let's look at the log. Let's look up what Yakumas is uh the other half of Yakumas's account. Uh what is like what is like the string of numbers that represents the other half. So 13233, etc., etc. Let's go back to the player dictionary. 13233, etc., etc. So, oh yeah, right. I didn't actually want to look at that up. I just wanted to look up. So 132. Whoops. 13233. What 13233? Okay. Uh. Oh, weird. Yeah, it did. It so yeah. It's So the reason you show up twice, Alchemist, is that it added your Twitter your Twitter uh it added your Twitter account to the game. Um, oh, is it treating your Twitter account as like the primary or something? Because like, what was this? This was a, huh. All right. I was doing stuff with like the linking last week because there's like another bug with the linking system that I fixed the other bug, but it seems that I introduced a new one as well. So yeah, so what's so like Yakumus and Yakumus's Twitter account are both in the game right now, despite the fact that their accounts are linked. I mean, I assume that it registered that their accounts are linked, right? Yeah, link confirmed. Um, all right, so I guess I must be doing what? Like uh uh no, I really don't know. I mean, I must just be like adding at some point I'm doing what? I'm adding a player to the player dictionary based on the wrong name. And I don't know why I'd be doing that because it would especially like I mean like I guess like it'd make more sense if like we were actually getting some input from Yakumus's Twitter account, but we're not. We're like the only input we've gotten from Yakumus is through IRC, so we must just be misinterpreting that somehow. Um, let's with this. I mean, this must have to do with like real name. Maybe we're like returning a weird value from like yeah. I think wait, how does this linked output usually look? Because it's possible that this is itself backwards. I think it might instead of saying like linked and then the Twitter name, I think it's supposed to say linked and then Yakumus's name. I mean that is the direction of linkage, right? Like yeah, the Twitter account is linked to the other account. All right, so that's the most likely suspect. So let's look there first. Sorry, I'm not actually zoning out a chat per se. I mean, I kind of am because I'm not responding to chat, but I just keep noticing that people have already answered questions in chat, so I haven't been answering questions. But I'll I'll get to it in just a moment. Oh, hi Linky Ninja, how's it going? Um, uh, yeah, it's yeah, okay, so the when we see two versions of the game on screen, including this big pink version, this is actually what OBS is looking at. OBS is looking at like the software that I'm using to broadcast through is what is it? It's just I basically just have like this is what my screen actually looks like. But then using OBS, I just pointed it at this version of the game here that I have running, and I told it to cut out all of the pink. So it just cuts out around all of the pink, and it just slaps the those visuals right on the bottom of the screen. So that's yeah, that's how that works. All right, let's do. Uh, oh yeah, I was gonna check if this is this usual for linkage. Like I feel like this is not usual for linkage. So let's look at the other instances of like linked accounts. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Okay, this kind of explains it. We got the we must be doing this backwards. We must be doing the links backwards. So I'm guessing it's probably not just Yakumus that would have multiple characters. It'd probably be anyone with a linked Twitter account would have multiple characters in the game. I don't know if maybe you guys already arrived at that conclusion. But yeah, so what's happening here is like this is when Yakumus said greet in chat. And that automatically added Yakumus to the game. It confirmed that the well, that's interesting. It says oh, yeah, this must have just been a silly typo. I'm pretty sure I know how to fix this. Because yeah, what I realized is that it's saying like link confirmed, like it's recognizing Yakumus's input. It's saying link confirmed to recognize that Yakumus is a linked account. But then it's saying like the Twitter account joined the channel. So this must like in this scenario I must just be using the wrong name. And then what happens here is then we get the join message through IRC because sometimes the join message comes in late. And because we added the account in through the Twitter name the first time, the second time we add it in, we add it through the through the usual name. I don't know why it happens differently. Probably because of some interaction with like the way the link dictionary works. I'm probably populating the link dictionary correctly, and then populating the backlink dictionary or adding in through the wrong character. So okay, so enough explaining. I'll just fix it now. So let's go to where we're dealing with linkees, and so link confirmed. We're returning name. Oh, we're returning name. Isn't name what we want to return here? Link dictionary name. Oh, no. Link dictionary name equals name. Yeah, that's what we're doing wrong. Link dictionary name equals name, I think. Oh, is this 100% backwards? I think it's supposed to be link dictionary link e equals name, and then backlink dictionary name equals link e. I'm pretty sure that's what it's supposed to be. Oops. Oh, does that mean it's backwards here as well? Link dictionary name equals link e. No, this in this case it is correct. Yeah, okay, so I had it the other way around. I was returning the correct name, but I was using the link dictionary incorrectly. Really? Seems weird, but whatever. I mean, yeah, because the link dictionary is a shortcut for like who's linked to whom. So, for example, the link E in this is the case where we find out that the player who's entering the game has a linked account, but the linked account is the secondary account. So the way we index that is we put the secondary account as the key and the entry as the player's name. All right, so I should probably restart the script. I'll do it after this event, because I mean I think actually everything's probably going just fine. But if you wanted to, Yakumas, you could be playing the game right now through both IRC and Twitter, and you could be gaining double experience. Is why I'm gonna restart the script. Because that's an exploit. And while I don't think you would do that, I think technically you could right now. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I don't know. The whole linked accounts thing, I've never actually implemented a linked account system in a game before, so it's been really confusing. Let me tell you. It's been like I've had like no point of reference. It's all new. This is a dry run. So yeah, right after this event, I'll restart it. So let's sorry, I'll catch. I said I'd catch up on chat. And I will do that now. So yeah. Oh yeah, so Luminardi, Posse, Destroya. I think yeah, okay, so right, yeah. So sorry I didn't answer your questions sooner, but yeah, you I thank you, Asado. Thank you, Asado, for catching that one. So hey, Ancient Scion X, how's it going? Welcome. And do uh so I yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure that's good, and that should be like fixed now. So I'm gonna go back to our little art project over here and do weird things, because I still want to. Okay, so if I'm changing the environment speed to 1, I think I need to double all of these things. I basically need to double what we're doing with like ESP, basically like across the board. Wait, ESP equals 0 G width. Yeah, that's still the same. This is all still the same. But like these have to get doubled. I mean, I don't have to do this part right now. Like the environment is like the least kind of important thing. But I basically want to get like a new visual, like I want to get like the closest I can visually to what the game could look like, just in order to see if I like what this new possibility is. We'll see. Okay, so the event ended, and let's see if did anyone level up. No one leveled up, but it did. What the heck? Oh no, okay. No, it was saying one person chose Feast. I was like, did it say 1 point experience point? But no, it did give. It did. This is you, Yakumas. This is your Twitter handle, gaining 3 experience. So it is at least giving perfect, correct. now. So all right, I'm gonna restart the script, and when it comes back up, it there should hypothetically when it comes back up, there should only be one version of each person. Okay, so 480. So yeah, let's just try doubling these. So I know what 40 times 2 is. It's 960. I can do mental math, I swear. 1280. 720 would be, what 1440? 960 would be 1920. I know that one because it's the graphics it's the graphics width. 2400. 2560. Is that right? Oh, yeah, 128 is 256. Okay. And then 1440 is 2880. Sure. Let's assume that's all correct. Maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, what else do I have to change? The player speed. I need players to not move so fast. I think right now they move at like a clip of like 16 things per thing. Um, 16 like pixels per frame. That's the thing. Where is it that we actually do that though? It might be that oh, is it not 16? The number 16 is not like showing up anywhere in the script. So alright, I'll just go to, it'd be in like the section where we handle the parade. So, right. Position, wait, what? Oh, this is the starting position, and then we loop over the parade, and for each player in the parade, we advance them forward a click. And where do we do that part? Alright, yeah, this is where we're just setting up the parade. So, yeah, we don't actually render it until later. Yeah, here's where we actually do. Oh, it's 24. Okay. It was not 16, it's 24. Right, so we'll have this. So it's going to be just 12 pixels per frame of animation. So then, So the weird thing right now is that the characters are just gonna like their legs are just gonna like go like super fast. Um, can I make this game in Unreal Engine 4, please? Yes, I can. And no, I will not. To answer your follow-up question. Hey, Graham, how's it going? Yeah, I took Friday off because I was doing other things, but I'm back. That is the new follower noise that we just heard. And if I could highlight the, thank you, Ninja. Thank you very much for following. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, so, well, no, so Yakumis, that's actually correct. Your Twitter account is lower level than your Twitch guy because you level your Twitch guy wasn't level 0 when you linked your accounts. So it started out like before you ever played the game, both your accounts are at 0. You started playing on Twitch and you leveled a little bit. Then you linked your accounts, and then your characters both started climbing. So there's still like an offset between your characters, right? Because like if it goes by your Twitter account, it would go by a slightly lower number than it goes by your Twitch account. But the thing is, regardless, when your accounts are linked, regardless of which one you're playing as, both are gaining experience. So you could play through either, and usually you never see your Twitter version of your character because the only reason you'd ever see your Twitter version of your character is if you unlinked your accounts and then stopped playing as Yakumis, your Twitch account for some reason, and like made a new Twitch account for some reason. I don't know why you'd do that, but if you did and you linked a new Twitch account to your Twitter account, then like your Twitter account would then be like the primary. Yeah, when I'm talking about like a primary and secondary account in linked accounts, it's like the primary is whichever one's like higher level. Yeah. Okay. I think we can probably restart the script now, and let's see what happens. All right. So I'll I'll activate away mode just to make up for a little lost time, and yeah, and then let's see what happens when players enter the game. Hopefully good things. Hopefully good correct things. Oh no, it said link confirmed, linked, and it gave a weird number, which is not a good sign. Did I make it worse? Did I make it so that everyone's getting this bug now? What have I done? What have I done? Uh, maybe this is right. Maybe I was just reading the maybe I was just maybe I was just reading that like that print backwards. Maybe it's supposed to be like this. Ancient Cyanex, welcome to the channel. Thank you for following. um, so does everyone have a duplicate now? Is it way worse than before? Oh, I guess we'll find out. Oh, I shouldn't have initiated an event because now we can't see any name tags until the end of the event. But we'll find out. We'll find out soon. Okay, so for the art test, I did reduce the character speed. I just kind of want to see what this looks like, kind of. So I'm gonna run another version of the script, the art test version, and it's gonna be running a lot faster. Um, so like I said, like the characters, like they still only have 2 frames of animation drawn, so they go like. But yeah, I was just thinking of like I don't know, because like I could render the game at this art speed. The only difference like that I'd have to do is I want to draw like 2 additional frames of animation because like right now they like there's like there's like going like motor feet like just blitzing across the screen. I'd kind of want it to be like so that instead because right now there's only 2 frames of animation. There's like legs in one direction, there's legs in the other direction. So I think I'd want to make it like legs exaggeratedly in one direction, legs oh, and then the script just crashed. All right, well at least Zanklor finally got his accounts linked, so at least one good thing came out of it. All right, why did the script crash? Unhashable type list. What? Uh, frick! I just forgot a stupid one of these indexes. Sorry. This is the thing. All right. This is the thing that I was working on Thursday, and I went. At first, I had forgotten to put these extra indexes in, and then I remembered eventually. But I apparently missed. I just missed one, and we got the exact outcome that evaluates down the code path that I missed. So sorry. So yeah, before I restart the script, because I have to, the script crashed, so I'm gonna leave it to cool down for a second. But then when I bring it back up, when I bring it back up, I'll want all these to be fixed. So right, so the interim time is just for making sure all of these are fixed. So basically, I just need to make sure there's a. So if I'm checking the length of these things, then I don't have to index them at all. But if I'm checking like, if I'm actually indexing from these lists, then I have to be indexing twice because it's not just a list of names; it's a list of lists, or it's a list of like data pairs. Only half of them. I need it like the index 1 of the data point in the list is the name. Index 0 is like the value. So I have to be like, I just have to make sure I'm doing that. And it looks like I did only just miss the 1, but that's annoying. I'm sorry. I just much prefer it when the I mean, this is why I was going to for a while. I was planning on taking a break from code changes. I was just gonna do like content stuff for a while because like if I do too much code stuff, like the game just gets crashy for a little while. I mean, it doesn't have to, but like it does because like I don't know, because I'm not a perfect person, I guess. Because I'm a person with flaws. Um, I don't know. Yeah, so while we're waiting for the other script to cool down, like I'm just like looking at this and like it's not bad, I don't think. I don't know if it's materially better though. Because it'd have to be like significantly better in order to offset the. Oh, I've not been paying attention to chat. Sorry. Let me catch up on chat real quick. Um, uh, uh, wait, what are we talking about? Does what? Uh, oh, Unreal needs 8 gigabytes of RAM. Wow, that's hardcore. Yeah, I've never actually tried using Unreal because I've never really needed to. Like, I've never been like working in Unity, and I'm like, this project that I'm making in Unity is so extreme that I need like Unreal. Like, I get how it's like a fine choice for like some people, but like, I don't know. You have to like hit a certain. It's like what you have to like. Your graphics have to be like so crazy intense as to like justify the need for Unreal. Like I've never really heard of like another specific reason to go with Unreal. Like I guess if you like it, sure, but like in terms of like like the one reason I've heard for like a reason you'd want to convert was, oh, is it showing the wrong graphics on the bottom of the screen? I bet it is, right? Because I have the wrong graphics running up here. Uh, Oops, sorry about that. That's confusing. Here, I'll just stop these, and I'll start the real version of the script, which should be fixed now. Again. Uh, Sorry again. Okay, so right, so now there's the real version of the script running. I forgot that if I have two versions of the script running, when one version crashes, it automatically, like OBS, like the thing that blitz it on the bottom of the screen, just automatically switches over to the other ones. Yeah. Um, all right, so let's do what? Uh, yeah, Python is perfect. Python is perfect for literally everything. Um, all right, right. So yeah, so for the art test, all right, I'm glad that I have them both running again now because what I really want is, oh, I'll activate away mode again, so we don't have to wait for the next event, and then yeah, I want to run art test again because I want to have both of them running at the same time, specifically so that I can like kind of just like see the differences, like see between the two, like which do I like more, which do I like less, um, or just like more specifically like is this one so much improved? I kind of like it. I kind of like that it's just a little bit smoother. It's just a little less like herky. It's a little like like I don't know that I necessarily like it better. I mean there are things that I like about it. Like I like seeing the game running a little bit smoother, I guess is what I'm saying. But like I don't know if I necessarily I mean it's not smooth. It's still not smooth graphics, right? It's still not literally like a clean smoothing cleanly scrolling smooth like render. It's still like it's running at 5 frames per second. So um in some ways that might be like more annoying. I don't know. I wanted to at least look at this. Like I don't think like I don't nothing is like jumping out at me and like really gripping me so much that I think I'm actually like, gonna go forwards with this right now. But I did want to look at this. I just wanted to like see how it is, how it, like how the name tags looked. I mean, since the game is rendering a lot faster now, I'd make it so that the name tag stayed on screen longer. Oh, so I should check that out too, just because like I really want to see what this could look like. So let's just say yeah, where is it? It's like NT scroll or something. Um, where do I even handle that part? It's like where is it? It's like NT height, NT position. Where do I deal with the name tag position? Yeah, NT speed. So let's have this as well. Uh, let's cut this down. What is blueprints? I've heard of blueprints before. It's like a blueprints is like an Unreal feature of some sort. Oh, is it their visual scripting thing? Is that what blueprints is? I know I've heard of it before. But like I said, I don't have any actual experience with it. Uh, I thought Apple licenses cost $100. I could be wrong. Oh, $99? Yeah, okay. Um, yeah. I mean, the only reason I don't have one yet is because there's any cost associated with it. Like, I basically just, I don't know, my plan is just to literally wait until I need one and then pick one up. Because, like, why get it? now, I guess. I don't know. Oh no, you know what I need actually though, before I even yeah, I don't know. I might just not make I might just never make stuff for like for iOS because not only do you need the license, but you also need like one of their computers in order to compile their stuff because they're jerks. And like I don't know. So not only do you need like the $99 like license, but you also need to buy like just a junky old like computer just to serve for compiling the project, which is just it just makes me really displeased with their approach to like development environments. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll do that someday. Could be worth it someday, I guess. Hey, congratulations to whoever leveled up. Sorry, I can't see name tags right now, but congratulations. Um, what? Oops. Why is that? Why is that there? Hey, congratulations to everyone who leveled up. um, oh yeah, I was gonna check out NT speed. I was gonna change the name tag speed to be. Oh, it's 3 right now. That's awkward. I'll just bop it down to like 2, and I guess I'll up the height a little bit as well, because 3 is not cleanly divisible by 2. So I'll just, it was at 49 right now, so I'll just bump it up to like, I don't know, like 65 or something. Let's see what this looks like. Alright, so run art test. So the little guys they'll still like but their name tags will, uh, it's not, it's a little easier to read now that it stays on screen and doesn't move as fast, but it's still not like perfectly easy to read. Um, it's still like, yeah, I don't know. I think like if I drew the extra character frames, like the extra frames of character animation, I would like the I would like this what this would do to like the character animation, but I'm not sold on like the background because like it's still not. Maybe it's a little bit better, but like, I don't know. Again, like maybe it's something to think about, but I don't know if I'll be acting on it or like doing anything really with it right now. What hmm. Yeah, in order to like I could hmm. I yeah. I kind of want to keep the I kind of want to keep the art like at least oh sorry Graham asked, do I have a small form factor Alienware? Yeah, I have the 14-inch Alienware laptop is what I use. Um, so uh, um, I kind of want to keep like in terms of like the animation, like I I mean like I could separate the frame rate of the character animation from the backgrounds. I could have the backgrounds like you know like even if I only have even if I only had four frames of character animation, I could still make the background scroll a little more smoothly. But like I don't know. I feel like that would probably also be weird. I mean, I could also try that, right? I could try a lot of things. The awkward thing about that one is that I recently like refactored the animation system to kind of run in like a different sort of way. And so if I was going to go in that direction, I would have to like rearrange, like reorganize some things about like how I'm like tracking that data or how that system runs, like what um what drives that system. Um, so all right, I've looked at this now and uh I think I'll just think on that for a little while. I was thinking like if if this was like really just outstandingly great and I loved it, then I might like start. I might like literally start changing over the art, uh, but I'm not really there yet. I'm not blown away by it. And not just because of like the silly walk cycle, the silly hyperactive walk cycle. Uh, um, I don't know, between the two. I'm like now I'm looking back and forth between like the top screen and the bottom screen, um, and I don't know. Maybe it's an improvement. I'm gonna go to the ship on both. Just for a more direct comparison. Oh, the water is going to be moving super fast. So actually, instead of going to the ship on both, I'm going to go to the. I was going to say river, but no, I'll go to the village. Oh no, the village is going to look weird as well. I'll go to. I can't do snow. I can't do river. I can't do the village. I can't do the ship. So it'd have to be. What does that leave me? The forest, the mountains, or the cave. I could go to the cave, I guess. On both. Go to cave. Just a visual comparison of like how would this look? Uh yeah, I don't know. Which do I like better? Do you guys have a strong opinion? um, oh, and is the correct one showing up on screen? Okay, good. Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys have a strong opinion between these two? And like, don't like if like pay no mind to the like the little like twitchy like leg animation because I like the if I do switch over, I'll I'll draw extra frames of like the leg animation, which actually that could be difficult because like the way I'm drawing the legs of the characters in this game, I don't know. It could be a little tricky, but I mean I might give it a shot. So all right. Um, so do. Sorry, I'm just catching up on chat. Chat's buzzing today. Uh, um, hmm. Yeah, so, thank you, Yakimus. um, all right, so, I don't know. Maybe I should do an art test on the legs to see if I can even get the legs and the legs to animate like this. Because, like, the thing that I kind of, right, so the one thing you'll notice about the characters is that, like, they're crouching, kind of. They're like crab walking, kind of. um, but like they just they're very low to the ground. Like their legs are not their legs are like their legs are like they're like I was just basically like trying to like crunch them down into like a shorter height because like I really wanted the graphics to be like very thin along the bottom of the screen for side quest. I didn't want to waste much vertical space. So the awkward thing is that I don't know if I'm gonna be able to I don't know if I'm gonna be able to uh I don't know if I'm gonna if I can draw like four separate frames of animation. Like the legs are like so squished in there. Um, will there be a PS5? People ask that about the PS4, right? People like with the current like console cycle, they were like, I think I'd be surprised if there wasn't a PS5. I guess. Whether the PS5 would be as popular as the PS4 is currently, I don't know if that would necessarily be true, but I'd be surprised if there wasn't one at all, I guess. Um, sorry, I'm still just looking. I guess I do like the top one more. I guess I do like the new, I do like the 5 frames per second versus the 2 frames per second. The thing is though, like if I switch over to 5 frames per second, and I guess this wouldn't be the worst thing, but like if I switch over to 5 frames per second, am I then going to be like, I should do 10 frames per second, or like I should do 24 frames per second. Like, is this a slippery slope? I hope not. But yeah, right. So I should right. I really can't finish evaluating it yet. So let's take the steps necessary to finish this evaluation. And yeah. So oops, sorry. So I'll stop the. Oh, we're in the we're in the snow. Um, so excuse me. Sorry. All right. So I'm gonna stop the art test for now. And yeah, let's try arting it up. Let's art some stuff. See how the arting process. Why am I talking like this? Um, sorry, I'm just busting out the old tablet so we can draw things, draw wonderful things. Hopefully, we'll see. Hey, Watson, how's it going? Welcome. Um, we right. So for simplicity's sake, I'm going to start with show the tablet. Yeah, it's very basic. It's not special at all. It's just it's a Wacom bamboo pen. I got it a couple years ago or a few years ago, and it works super satisfactory. Um, yeah, it's really it's petite. It's very compact, but I'm not a great artist, so a bigger tablet would be wasted on me. Yeah, so I was just thinking of like how to how to evaluate this. I think I'll start with like I think I'll go back to like the original adventure, like the adventure that that everyone starts as, uh, which I don't think I actually have that put together right now. Actually, I might now that I think about it. Over in pictures, I had like a oh, I thought I had like this other version, which oh, people, yeah, there it is. Okay, yeah, cool. So I have like so I guess I'm gonna test it with this adventure here. Just for contrast, I'm gonna give it a different background because the pants are like very similar to the background color. So let's right. So hey, that's a new follower. Nice. Uh, Hashinksi, welcome to the channel. Sorry for mispronouncing your name. Thank you for following. um, let's right. So yeah. So for the background color, I'm just gonna choose like I don't know something orangey, I guess. And so let's fill that in as whoop, what just happened? Uh, that's a little too orangey, a little too extreme with the orangeness. So let's dial that back a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I just wanted something that would contrast nice. Oops, I didn't mean to close the color picker. I just want something that would contrast nicely with the pants in particular. So, yeah, I guess what I was thinking for the animation now, I think like what I'm thinking for the animation now is probably kind of like similar to like halfway between the two frames that I currently have. Like, let me think about this. I guess like, um, yeah, here, I'm just gonna, yeah, no, for starters, I'm going to take a screenshot of this. I'm going to open a new thing and paste this. Actually, no, I should take an actual size screenshot, I guess. So let's zoom back down to 100%. Screenshot, paste, and yeah, and then I'm going to do what? I'm gonna switch out the leg. Oh wait, I got rid of the legs layers, didn't I? All right, so I have to put in the legs layers again. Open C projects, journey, skeletal animation. So the reason, like, so skeletal animation is neat and all. The things that you don't get from skeletal animation are cloth animation, shading, so it would be, so yes. So the easy answer to your question is yes. Of course I've thought about it. Have I considered it, like, for the project in, like, a serious way? No. I mean, yes, but like I've never actually like come out of that consideration thinking that it could be a good thing. Yeah, right. I knew this. I knew these questions would come up. I hate these questions and I resent people who ask these questions. But I knew they were going to come up because I opened the can of worms. So I hate you and I resent you, Asado. I'm just kidding. But that is partly my fault. Okay. So what is it? Equipment. Yeah. So I'm just looking for the assets for the original like legs. Doop doop. Which are here. Which ones do I need? I need the these ones here. Okay. Right. So copy these. Paste this on new layers. Layers 18 and 19. This will be legs. Legs, not Lego. Legs 1, and this will be legs 3. Yeah. And copy and paste. Oops, no, wrong layer. Paste here, and these go to position 61, 61 as per usual. And so does this. I'm just lining up the two frames of animation that I currently have because I'm gonna basically like from that like from what we have already, I'm gonna see like what makes sense as like the other frames of animation. Uh, so uh, let's do what? Move this here. Move this here. Hide legs layer 0. Hide legs layer 2. And then okay, yeah. So these are the frames of animation that we're working with presently. Oh yeah. So let's scroll back or go back down to 0 zoom or yeah 100% view size. Take another screenshot. And then, actually, I'll just go File, New. Okay, paste. I don't need these open right now. And the reason I did the print screenshot instead of like copy paste from the other image is that the other image is on like 10 different layers or like 12 different layers or something. So it's awkward to copy and paste out of that file. So, all right, image, canvas, image, canvas size. Let's make this a lot wider. Let's just bump this up to like, I don't know, like 400. That's wider than we need it to be, but whatever. And then, doop doop, just filling in this background. Right, so, actually let's shift this down a little bit. And deselect and right because like so like hypothetically the two frames of animation that we have right now are going to be like somewhat indicative of like two of the frames of animation that we'll have later. Oops, wait, no, what are you doing? Don't do that. Copy, paste. No, what are you doing? Why do you keep showing me that stupid leg? Am I? Oh, I'm copying from the wrong image. Derp. Okay. Great, copy from this image. Yeah, and so basically we'll just be like, I don't know. I'll probably have to change it a little bit. Like it's not gonna work. Like I won't just like add in two new frames of animation. I'll actually be changing. Oh hey, Watson, thank you for hosting. Yeah, it'll also be. I'll also be changing these two frames of animation, but like these will at least be like a starting point. These will be similar. So, ooh, did I miss stuff in chat? Because people were talking and I was not paying 100% attention to that. Um, I'm glad to hear your game is going well, Watson. I haven't had the chance to get eyes on it in a while, but I hope to. Uh, um, uh, so let's yeah, okay, so if this is roughly what our two frames of animation look like at present, I mean, this is what our two frames of animation look like at present. Let's well, for one thing, let's get them on the same height, because right now I think one was like set lower than the other. Whatever, this is probably fun. Uh, sorry. Do do do. All right. Um, so, uh, yeah, yeah. Okay. So what I was thinking, kind of for these, for the animation, yeah, I might as well just start getting like just get in here and start like hacking it apart, basically. Um, well, okay, because like, okay, so for one thing that I was kind of thinking for the animation is that, so here I'll like copy this character over again. Uh, One thing I was thinking for the animation is that, like maybe there would be like the straightened legs for like part of it. So maybe like the other frame of animation here would be like I don't know. So maybe like the leg would come up more, and so like maybe it would be like the leg comes out and like is off the ground. I guess like the foot is not actually like touching the ground here. Like it's actually like lifted up into the air. So this, I guess this would kind of give the impression that the characters were like more like just running than walking. But like oops, wrong tool. Uh, so if like this was like kind of like a frame of animation, and then I guess like we'd probably want the back leg lifted up higher too. So this would come up like I don't know, like even higher, I guess. And then color pick. So like yeah. So like I don't know. This is this is really sloppily done, but like maybe this would be like kind of like how the animation goes. It'd be like first the so it'd be like a frame of animation with the legs up in the air, and then a frame of animation of legs on the ground, and then like kind of the same thing over here. Uh, yeah, so I guess this leg would probably we'd want to straighten this leg out a little bit, right? Because I mean that was always cheated. Like it was always like we were never really supposed to have that leg like as bent as it was. Like if we were going to be doing the frames of animation like in like kind of like a more symmetrical sort of way, like this leg in the front was always like longer than the other leg. The other leg was like just shorter, and it might still be that we're still cheating the size of like the 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 legs like between the frames of animation. There's like kind of like a slightly cartoony quality I think where like you know the limbs are like a little bit elastic, like they like have some like stretch to them, not like anything realistic, but like more like a cartoony sort of thing. Right, so oh, you know, before I started redrawing this one, I probably should have copied and pasted it. Oh, but I still have it in that other file, or I have it open in that other window, so I can still do that. Right, so then maybe this like is actually closer down to the ground then. Maybe it doesn't come up quite as high. Um, yeah. So the awkward thing is like if I like this, like if I want to go, if I decide that this is the correct direction and I want to go forwards with it, I have like how many we update. See, the thing is, we update the characters like legs a lot in like the character evolution. So uh, currently, all of these, we have 2 frames of animation, and we'll want to make 4 frames of animation. So we have to duplicate this entire folder. Like we have to like for everything in this folder, we have to. Oh, uh, um, for everything in this folder, we'll have to like yeah. Uh, how many people have submitted their Jam Override games? You are actually the winner in that regard, Asado. I've gotten I've given some extensions on the deadlines. So some people, yeah, at present you're actually the only person to have finished their project. Some people are still working, and so as it currently reigns, you are the winner of Jam Override. So I was gonna actually mention that earlier, but I because other people are still working, I didn't want to discourage other people from the projects that they're working on. But I'd be surprised if yours wasn't the best use of theme, because I was gonna say yeah, so or actually I guess I can share a link to Asado's project because I was really impressed with your use of theme. for this project, I have to say. So, uh, hold on, wait, where was if you don't want me to share a link to it, you have like several seconds before I before I share. To tell me not to. But otherwise, yeah. It oh, does it? Yeah. So in this link, does it explain what the theme was? Yeah, it does. Okay, good, cool. Yes, that was the link that I just well, the text of the link explains it itself, but that was Asato's entry to yeah. um, yeah. So 2 weeks ago we did Signal Jam where we all worked on the same game together. And then last week we kind of did the opposite, where instead we all worked on games separately, and I told everyone what game to make. Jam Override, we called it. Um, so yeah. All right. Yeah. I don't know. All right. let's let's quickly and sloppily draw this other frame of animation, which is should be like what? It'd be like I guess it'd actually be more, yeah, I'll copy over this frame animation again because it'd be most like of all of these things, of all of these frames that we have drawn out, it'd be most like this one. So keep canvas size. Let's put this here, and yeah, basically yeah, right, so the opposite. So in this case we want to lift the knee even higher, get the foot off the ground. Whoops, I kind of just erased the whole foot. Get the foot up off the ground. And lift the knee. And then lift the back leg too. So I guess I could go, I guess, a little further back, because that's like how legs work. They go back and then they go forwards. And lift the knee. That's kind of cheating. I'm actually kind of just like shortening the length of the leg a little bit. But like I said, this stuff is slightly cheated for like a slightly cartoony sort of impression. All right, so yeah, I guess it'll probably just basically be something like this, I guess. But there's like, I mean, there are other factors, like there's other ways that like the this art like overlaps with like other pieces. So like, yeah, I guess this would be like the walk cycle now, or something like this. Something like slightly less goony than this, because like this one came out really goony. Oops, wrong color. What is what is so weird about this one? I guess like, I don't know. This this leg, I think maybe I'm just not used to seeing this like front leg like connecting with the ground, because it looks really funny to me right now. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's too far forwards. Maybe it needs to come back a little bit. Uh, do, do, do. Maybe that's what it was. Because it just looked really like, yeah. I guess that's a little bit better. Maybe this one should come back a little bit too. I don't know. Yeah, because the awkward thing that I can't do is like I can't make these characters stand upright. Like I can't have their feet underneath them. Because like if these characters had their feet underneath them, like just judging by like the just judging by like the what? Oh, wait, what keeps happening? Control B. Oh, that's cool. Control B toggles the zoom between full size and whatever size you're at. That's neat. All right, well, happy accident. Yeah, no, if I tried to make these characters like stand at their full height, it would be like they'd be like this tall, because like their legs are always scrunched up. Like if you unscrunch their legs, like they would just come down. Like if you unscrunch that leg, it would be like it'd come down like this, right? So like like if they ever stood upright, they would be like this tall. Sorry. I've never actually drawn them like this, so it's just, I mean, right, and there's a reason I've never drawn them like this. It's because it's like the way I've been drawing them is like a lie. So like, this is like how tall the adventures like actually are. So yeah. But I think this, I think what we, I think what we got here for the, for this like walk cycle, this like could be feasible. This could be like, this could work. Um, I hope, I guess. Yeah, I guess I hope this could work. When I was hitting Control B like a ton of times, I messed up like the front leg a little bit. This one got a little bit messy, but oops, again, always with Control B. Uh, okay, so so if I'm gonna try this, like, it's a pretty big change to like how the animation system works. So I'll want to basically just like export these legs and see how things look like with everyone having these legs, I guess, and then yeah. Um, so, uh, um, sorry, just catching up on chat real quick. Let's okay. Yeah, why not? Why not just try it? Try it out, see how it goes. Okay, so I'm basically just gonna do the exact same thing over here, real quick. So yeah, I guess like, so that's the other thing is like our doll file is gonna have like a million layers now, because oh yeah, so that's the other thing. It's not just the legs that animate. It's like there's like the jacket animates, and like the flag that the standard bearer carries animates, the mask that the all of the oh, that's the other thing, the fox is going to be, I mean, like, I know that like there's no technical constraints with like the fox, like there's nothing as weird as these like, this character's legs, like I can always just like literally redraw like the fox from scratch if I need to. But I also have a plan, I guess, where I might not need to literally redraw the entire fox animation. I might be able to fit two more frames of animation in the fox animation so that it looks okay. Okay. But right, yeah. So first things first. Uh, yeah. Let's get this stuff converted. So yeah, legs. I'll convert the legs that we have for starters, and then wait, what layer am I on? Oh, I'm on. Oh yeah, I'm on the wrong layer. Okay. Actually, no. I'll duplicate the layers first, and then I'll convert them. All right. So duplicate legs layer 0, and legs layer 1. Because legs layer 1 is now. Oh man. Ugh. I'll probably want to renumber like basically everything. Um, uh, oh no. um, uh, yeah. All right. Well, whatever. So for now, I'm not gonna worry about names. I'm just gonna like go with like, I don't know, like, so like 0 and 0A maybe, like 0 0A, uh, and then like 1 and 1A. I was kind of, I don't know. I probably shouldn't have I shouldn't have like the naming convention that I used in the first place wasn't very good. Um, and this one's even worse. But again, this is still just for evaluation purposes. When I make the switch, if and when I make the switch, I want to kind of go back and redo a lot of this stuff, anyways. All right, so now, yeah, so for I'll call the I'll call A's the grounded ones. A's are the ones where the feet are actually touching the ground. So I'll do that. I'll adapt these current frames for that for starters. Uh, do so yeah, the first thing we do, I guess, is just to straighten this leg out. Yeah. And I think this was the leg that I brought in. Although that actually makes less sense. If this leg is straight, then if anything, it should be further out. It should not be brought further in. Um, and that might just be one of those things that I have to ignore. I just have to. It doesn't matter if it makes sense as much as if it looks right. Because this doesn't have any like gameplay implications. It's not like the length of your leg actually like determines like there's no hitbox for like if you're jumping. Like if this was a platformer, then like there'd be actual gameplay ramifications of like what the character art looked like. Because like the character art informs like the your your positioning in the world, and it's like the foot like catching on like the edge of a ledge or something like that, then we might have to worry about that stuff. For now, though, we really don't. I'm gonna make the foot pointed slightly more upwards, like the heel is just touching the ground. Not because I have a good reason necessarily, just because I felt like it. Wait, how does this toe resolve? That's I think slightly too big. I guess more like that. All right, so. Oh, you know what it is? It's the shirt. It's I don't want the pants to come up quite as high. Yeah, I was like, something here looks really weird, and I could not place it, but I think that was part of it. And then what else? I guess yeah, the legs are just like. Oh yeah, so for the other thing, oh, I should bring this leg like a little bit more forwards, maybe. Yeah, this back leg, we'll bring it actually a little more forwards, because that's like where it would be in the walk cycle. Like, this foot would be planted, and this other leg would be like swinging forwards. Uh, yeah. Uh, let's try that. Do. So I'm just gonna actually lasso the foot and just kind of like move it a little bit. It's like yeah, like. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer, aren't I? Yes, I am. Alright, so let's kind of move this down and forwards a bit. Oh, oops, now I'm going below ground. Oh, but that's actually that's kind of okay. I'm like 1 pixel too low now, but like kind of like on the front, like because these are supposed to be like planted a little bit, I'm gonna like just kind of like they'll just kind of like stub against the ground a little bit, and I'm having a heck of a time getting it to cleanly cut off, so I'm just going to go like that. Oops, like that. There we go. Alright, yeah, alright, let's clean this up now. Doop-a-doop. Doop-a-doop. Erase this stuff. Oops, that's on the wrong. This on the other layer. Yeah. So wait, what heck layer is that on? Oh, I'm erasing with a. That is not one of my favorite features about Paint.net. Is that you can accidentally, if you highlight a color, if you accidentally color pick a color with 0 alpha, if you switch to the eraser tool, your eraser doesn't work because it's trying to erase with 0 alpha, which basically means not erasing. Not my favorite feature of Paint.net. Alright, let's, yeah, these legs, I guess, ugh. Alright, so, I don't know. The funny thing about the legs is that they never really made sense, really. Oh, sorry, I have not been paying attention to chat. I'll catch up on that chat in just a moment. The funny thing about the legs is that they never really made sense. Because like the way I first drew them originally made sense, but then I put in game like the sensible appearance of the legs, and it didn't work in game. The animation looked weird. Like it looked like it didn't look like, yeah, no, it just didn't animate right, because well, so like a few things contributed to that. Like the art was very small. It was like so small on screen that you like couldn't make out fine detail, and so the reason the pants are such bright green is because that was like one of the things that like that was one of the factors that like actually made the like it was one of the things, like they weren't originally like that. But eventually I like changed things until I could get it to like look a little bit better, and that was like one of the things that made it look a little bit better. So I think because I'm changing like the position of the legs here, I think one thing that I need to do is actually like change the shading as well. Like I didn't have this like shading tone on like the haunch here, but I think that is now important because I need to like narrow out the shading on like the front here, and I think I have to bring up the knee too, right? Because like I think like as it is currently, it's just really like breaking the illusion of like the legs being anything close to the same size. So let's try that as well. Uh, that's probably a little bit better. It's like getting there, I guess. All right. And again, like I'm still not 100% sold on all of this. So this is still like technically like evaluation. Uh, all right, let's yeah, let's oh yeah, so bring this in a little bit, and then it's weird, it's awkward. Like I'm working on this crux that's like right between the two layers, so like I have to edit like both the part where they overlap is always like the most awkward part to edit. Uh, all right, so yeah. Uh, so uh, actually, I don't think I need the leg to come quite so far forward. There can be like a slight divide there. Yeah, and then let's go back to a slightly bigger brush. That might be okay, I guess. And then, all right, so then back on this layer to clean up this leg line. Oh, I said I'd catch up on chat, and then I didn't, did I? So let me do that real quick. I'm always like sometimes in my periphery, like I'll see chat scrolling, and like a lot of times it's like a pleasant conversation going on. But then like if it happens for too long, I get nervous that I'm just ignoring stuff. So I do try and keep tuned into what's going on, and if I do miss a question, do please feel free to re-ask. Uh, so all right, yeah, this is almost fine. Just a few other minor like tweaks is like I just want to get the back leg looks like the ankle of this leg looks strangely baggy, whereas the pants are not actually baggy. So yeah, that's probably good and fine and stuff. So let's call this one of the new frames of animation. All right, so now I'll do the other three. I'll do like the, so instead of 1A and 3A, I'll do 1 and 3, because this is like kind of the opposite one. This is the one where, I'll even start it just by like moving things around. So like I'll move this up. Oh, wrong layer. I'll move this up, because we know that's roughly what we want to do, and then the back leg is pretty good. So like with the back leg, like I'll move it up a little bit, up and back a little bit. Yeah, because the other fun thing is that it'll look a little bit like the like the characters will actually be like off the ground in some of these frames of animation. So, um, um, so let's all right, now let's clean this up. Let's get the limbs connecting once again. Deselect. So layer 1 again contains most of this most of what we see here. So let's just like get these connecting. Oops, I'm using too thin of a brush. I was like, what is weird about this? Something is weird about this. I'll bring the knee forward slightly, I guess, and then it'll come down at a slightly sharper angle. And yeah. and then get this cleaned up. So I really hope that this, like, if this is like the new template for like the legs that we have in the game, like I hope this just works. I hope like we don't like reach a weird conflict where like some of the like the cape, I guess, is like something that I'm kind of worried about. The coat, I'm sure I just have to redraw. Like the jacket that you get when in like the nicely like formal like blue and yellow jacket that you get. Like I'm pretty sure I'll have to just redraw a fair amount of that, which I'm okay with. Like I've come to terms with that. But apart from that, I'm hoping that like most of it will just kind of like work. I guess we'll see. But all right. So we're okay. So legs layer 3 now. Let's bring this down a little sharper. And actually, I'll probably want to bring the knee up a little higher than it's depicted here, because like I think I brought the knee a little too far down. But like somewhere in between, kind of like something in this range here. Yeah. So let's go back to this layer and bring the knee back up a little bit. And then the leg is a little too thin here. That could be about all right, I think, actually. I mean, let's tidy it up a little bit more, but this is about how I'd want it, I guess. Yeah. Oh, that made it. Huh. Hold on. That made it a little too pointy, I guess. I don't know. I think the knee is supposed to be a little more shaded, because, like... I don't know, actually. Again, this is like one of those things where like there's not like I don't think there's like literally a correct answer, because like I'm cheating. I'm just cheating really hard right now. Like this is not how legs would be shaped. So that's another thing I guess that we probably like with with like the 2D animation systems, like I don't know, they probably have like stretch and squash, right? Like there's probably ways that you could get that to work, but I don't know. I think most games that use a 2D animation system, you can probably like tell, right? Just by looking. I don't know. I don't mean to hate on 2D animation. I just like I don't know. All right. Whatever. Um so I mean maybe I'm just like I was talking about earlier with like the slippery slope thing, like like if I make this change, am I going to like then want to like change it to like an even higher frame rate? And like I don't like conceptually like I don't I'd rather not do that if it can be at all avoided, which it can be because I can make these decisions. But I think I just like I'm like maybe I'm like tsundere for like uh for like the 2D animation systems. Um, what even are the options? Like maybe I should make a more informed decision, because like I know how they what they are and like roughly how they work, but 2D oh yeah, so like 2D animation like rigging, I guess. I don't know. What what the what? Blender? No. Don't give me 3D stuff. You can do 2D in Blender? I don't know. Uh I probably just don't. Spine is one. Spine 2D animation. Uh huh. About. I guess this is the about page. Um, I mean, I guess I could like. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I would have to find like a really good solution for this because like I mean like I get picky about the tools I use when I want to be doing something, when I don't want to be doing something. like yeah. Uh so like 2D animation games. I don't know if I necessarily want like a games 2D animation tool. Uh, oh, 5 tips for great animations in 2D games. This is literal tips. It's probably just literal tips. It's probably not like the type of thing that I'm looking for. But hey, I plan on making 2D animations in games. Alright. Yeah, yeah. Try to limit your frames? Really? Interesting. Uh, so all right. Anyways, that was a distraction. That's not actually what I'm trying to do right now. No, I would not do that, Asada. The whole point of using something like this. No, my gosh! Like the only reason I'm not doing like full animation right now is that like I don't want to. I do not want to. So like the idea of like, oh, I'll just like do all this extra tons of work that's gonna be like headachy and awful, and then I'll do extra tons of work on top of that. It's like no, no, I'm not even sold on the first batch of extra tons of work. Um, uh, what are the best 2D animation tools for game development? I was just wondering that exact same thing, Slant. Fusion character animator. Uh, well, I can do humanoid sprites only. Oh no, you know what? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think, hmm. Maybe I will just, maybe I will just separate the frame rate of the the foreground and the background, because like, or like for the character art and the environment, because it's just occurring. Like I'm just thinking like through like even if I found like a good even if I found like a good solution for the character art, like uh I don't want to like I don't know. Like for like the familiars and stuff, like for all the character art, why am I looking into animation software? I like the one of the most like one of the questions I've had to answer the most on this project is like about the frame rate of the game. And there's nothing to answer about it. Like all I like my only answer to the question is like there's really nothing to talk about there. Um but it's like I have to explain that like so often that I don't know. I guess I just thought like it was to the point that like I've been like railing against this for so long that I wanted to make sure that I'm railing against it for the right reason. So like I don't know. Sometimes like if I come to a place where like I am really certain about something, I'll or if so okay, so I'll put it this way. If I've been working under an assumption for so long that it gets to the point that I'm not actually thinking about it anymore, I'm literally just repeating myself from the last time I explained something. I will sometimes take a moment to refresh my perspective on it because this the assumption that or the conclusion that I'm coming to is basically the conclusion that I've or like the conclusion that I've been reiterating for the past like however long I've been working on this project. Um, and I don't know. I guess that's just important to me to so that because like if you keep I don't know when I keep repeating the same thing again and again and again and again, I start to like feel like I don't know like I'm just parroting it and it feels hollow. So maybe I just need new ways to explain. I'm just looking for new ways to explain why this is all terrible and I don't want to do it. and I'm not going to do it. Um, so yeah, I think I'll just stick with the regular reasons. Uh, it's actually 5 frames per second. Um, because not only am I adding two, there's only 4 frames of animation, but I'm also speeding up the animation slightly. Uh, which yeah, and like yeah, like you said, the backgrounds scroll a little bit smoother. But then like the backgrounds are scrolling a little bit smoother, and then it's like, well, what if why don't I just make the backgrounds like smooth scrolling? Because I could hypothetically, like I made a GIF of it once and it looked nice. Um, and maybe with like 4 frames of character animation, like that'd be enough. Like 4 frames of character animation on a smooth scrolling background. I don't know. Like maybe that's enough. Like yeah, the GIF that I made was like well, I mean, so yeah, I actually probably I shouldn't even show the GIF. If you follow me on Twitter, you've seen the GIF. And if you don't, you can find it on my Twitter account. But no, the GIF isn't super representative because it's also like it's scrolling like super fast too. But all right. So yeah, so the reason I'm not going with the 2D animation tools, as I've refreshed my perspective, it's because it's overkill and it gains things that the project doesn't need by sacrificing things that the project can do without. But like, why sacrifice like one arbitrary thing for another arbitrary thing if it involves like redoing all the art for the project? And I know I wouldn't literally have to redo all the art for the project, but like, eh. Okay. Uh, yeah. Let's let's look at the. Sorry, I'm just gonna I'm just looking at the art test we set up earlier one more time. Um, so the snow's falling too fast. I'm probably gonna want to change how I do the name tags because like they're just too like weird now. One thing I was thinking is instead of right now the name tag stays center over the player's head, but instead I might have it so that the name tag stays fixed in space. So like when the character appears, their name tag is like in front of them, and then I'll probably put like a little arrow pointing down towards the player, so that as they walk underneath their name tag, they like you can tell clearly like which player which player this name tag corresponds to, and that way it'll be more fixed in space, so it's not like moving around on screen. And because with the slightly higher frame rate, it's like I don't know, it just feels a little like jittery, a little more jittery. Um, so yeah, uh, well right, that's because like they're on a 24 pixel walk animation, but they're only moving at half speed. So like right, so they're right. I think I've said like 500 times so far. Like please ignore this. But yeah, like if I put them back up to 24 pixels per frame, then they would just like zip across the screen super fast, which would not be better. It would just be a different kind of stupid. So it's stupid. Please ignore the stupid. Um, right. Okay, so I'm gonna have to keep doing that. I'm gonna have to keep looking at that again just to remind myself, like, why am I doing all this work? um, but it could be worth it. Um, yeah, it could be worth it. I guess. We'll find out. All right. So, oh yeah, did we finish those? I think we finished the legs animation, so we can actually like put. Oh no, we only did half of it. We still need to do the other. I hope you guys like seeing legs drawn because we're going to be doing a lot of that in the near future. I mean, we don't have to do all of it today. We don't literally have to make the full conversion right now, but before we can switch over to a faster animation, then we would need to make all of them. Fun fact, you know what? Made me think about this actually is like what kind of like tipped me to like okay, I guess 4 frames is okay. Like the thing that got me like because I've been like 2 frames is fine, 2 frames is fine, 2 frames is fine, and 2 frames is technically fine. 2 frames of animation is technically fine. There's no reason that this game actually needs animations. Like I could like You could literally make this game using like little wooden figurines. Like you could literally have little wooden figurines with only 1 frame of animation or 0 frames of animation because it's not even animation at that point. Um, and that would be entirely satisfactory. The thing that tipped me over from 2 frames to 4 frames was I remembered that Final Fantasy Tactics had 4 frames of animation. They had legs together. Actually, no, they probably only had 3 frames of animation because they had legs together, legs in one direction, and then I think they just probably reused the same frame for legs together again, and then legs apart. I can't reuse the legs together frame because the legs for these characters can never actually come together. But um, I don't know. that was the that was what like tipped me over to 4 frames. And so here we are. All right, so let's go to so one and 1A I think are good. Let's go to 0 and 0A. Whoops, hide these layers. So I'll do the A layer first because like this leg is actually probably fine. I'm probably not even going to change that. It's just like I'll bring this one. This one's actually pretty fine too. These like did I even change these like in this mock-up here? Did I even like change anything? Oh, I brought like the leg in and down a little bit. I guess yeah, I can do that. Just to really emphasize that these legs are in and down. All right, so yeah, so for the one in the background, for legs 2A, we can like shave it off a little bit. Just shave it down a little bit. Wow, there's a lump on this character's butt, which I never really noticed before. uh, Sorry. I was not expecting that, and it's entertaining to me. Oh wait, no, where is that? Oh, what layer is that on? I guess there was just like a weird lump that was like covered up by the leg layer, and I just never noticed it before. But what the heck layer is that on? I wonder. It's not on this one. It's not on this one. What is that? I must have just. Oh, I probably just like drew it on the background or something by accident. Is it? No, it's not on the background layer. What layer? What on earth layer is that on? Oh, the chest layer, right? No, wait. What on earth? Where did I draw that? Where did I draw that little dot? Oh, there it is. Oh, it is on the chest layer. Chest layer 0? I have no clue. No clue what that is about. Whatever. Delete all of that. Have I ever tried coding an emulator? No. I don't. No. Not really. That type of stuff doesn't really interest me. Like I mean when I was like learning to program, I like worked on like what? Yeah. Nah, I don't know. Yeah. No, I've never worked on anything like that before. Um okay. So oh hey guy from outside, how's it going? Sorry, I wasn't paying super close attention to chat. Um Um, all right, whatever. uh, my eyes are not red. My eyes are not red, weirdos. You just have bad monitors. All right, let's. What was it? Oh yeah, so we're working on legs 0A and 0. Okay, so uh, let's uh. Let's do what? Let's do this a little bit. I guess that's mostly fine. um, and then was I? Yeah, on the other one I brought this leg in a little bit, but I'm not gonna do that because that's just wrong. It's just wrong. Oh, I'll bring the leg. I'll bring the leg forward a little bit. So like oops, let's go back down to this layer, or like the yeah. So actually, yeah, let's bring the whole leg forward a little bit. Oops. Oops. Apparently I was drawing on the wrong layer for a little while there. Delightful. Oops. Okay, so I bring it like 2 clicks forwards, I guess, and then all right. So on like 0A, I was apparently drawing on the wrong layer. Wait, no, what the heck layer is that? What the heck? Oh, is it the chest layer again? Did I draw on the chest layer again? What the literal crap? That's just dumb. Wait, undo, undo, undo. Select all, delete. Alright, that's just dumb. Alright, so, once again, here we go. Let's do something like this, something like that. And then, oh, right, yeah, so let's bring the knee up slightly, which again doesn't make sense, but I don't care. This time I just don't care. Uh, yeah, this is fine. Super fine. Totally fine. And then, hold on. I can't, this cane is like weirding me out. Yeah. Alright, this is gonna look a little squishy, like this frame of animation. Like the legs are like kind of like a little tangled. Like it's gonna be hard to read. But I think this will look okay still. Just because I've been streaming for like 2 hours so far today. My eyes are not red. You guys are just crazy. You guys are literally crazy in real life, which is fine. I'm not judging you. I think it's important that you recognize that you're literally crazy in real life. Um, so something to keep in mind. Okay. I don't need. Sorry, I'm just like closing windows that I don't need to open right now. Yeah. So I like this. I think because we'll have like the extra. Is the game frozen? Why does it do that? Why on earth does it do that? Oh, did it crash or something? No. It's just frozen for some reason. There it goes. Whoa, look at all that. Wow, that's frozen for a while. Wow, that's frozen for a long while. Wow, how long was that frozen for? It's still catching up. It's still playing catch up. Was that just frozen for like a year? That must have been frozen for so long. Because each of these represents half a second that it was frozen for. Each of these like scrolling, it must have just been frozen for like literally ever. Forever. Look at this. Look at the. Okay, this is not a bug with my game. This is just PyCharm being stupid. Because you'll notice, as soon as I clicked over to PyCharm, it just started going again, right? This is literally just PyCharm being stupid. I've never gotten one of these to happen when I was running the game outside of PyCharm, and yet, yeah, as soon as I know, so like however long, oh my gosh, look how, that must have been literally going for like minutes. Because look at how many of these stupid scrolls there are. And, yeah, so that's annoying. It's so dumb. But I mean, it's good too in a way because it means there's nothing wrong with my script. It's literally just that PyCharm is a jerk, and sometimes it's like, I'll just not have your script continue running. PyCharm is just like, nah, your script can just like chill, and I'll just like sit on it so that it can't do anything. It's like that's fine, right? The PyCharm's like that's fine, right? I'm like, no, PyCharm, no, that's not fine. Die in a fire. But yeah, all right. All right. So the last frame of animation we have is the other is legs frame 2. Or wait, hold on. Legs Z. Wait, what did I just undo? Yeah. So hide legs 2 show or hide leg no yeah hide legs 2A show legs 2 hide legs 0A show legs 0 yeah. All right, because these ones I have to bring up and back and stuff. And then we'll be done with this set. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, you guys. We're gonna have so much fun. It's gonna be so much fun, I swear. All right, so so it'll be like kind of like this, I guess. Wait, what layer am I on? What the heck layer am I on? Oh, I'm on the back layer for some reason. Stupid. Oh, wait. Turn to the all of that. Ah!